What is happening, guys? We're in part 2 of lesson 7 ablative, and we got a treat for you, me singing. Unless you don't want to hear me singing, then that won't be a treat for you. We're going to review cases because we got 5 of them now. Nominative can be our subject. It can also be the predicate, nominative or adjective. Nominative is a noun, adjective is an adjective that describes a subject. Magical words for genitive of apostrophe s or s apostrophe, that's going to be possession. Dative, we have 2 or 4. Indirect object. And that receives a direct object, and it answers the question 2 or 4, whom or what. And the dative trigger words that we need to be on the lookout for is do, naro, nuntio, monstro, and sometimes mondo, but that's not going to be very common, so I put it last. Accusative is our direct object, which receives the action. We're not going to worry about this right now, so fun squiggle. Ablative is going to be with or by, and this is going to be means or instrument. Alright, so we got a little section here. We got 4 words: puella, agricola, caris, and servus. And we got to use our endings so that we can take the underlined words and put them into Latin. And what I like to do with this is I like to annotate very well. So we saw the cart. So it's a direct object, which means it's accusative and it's singular. So I find the word cart. Alright, so there's caris. Now I got to drop the US. Alright, and then the accusative for second declension is going to be UM. Boom. Money to the girl. This is our direct object, but we're dealing with this. This is our indirect object, which equals dative and singular. So I have puella. I'm going to drop the A, and then the dative singular for first declension is AE. Servants' families are small. I have the apostrophe on the right side, so this is going to be genitive plural. So I've got servus, dropping the US, and then I'm just going to go boom, ORUM, genitive plural. And I love annotating it like that. I'm going to go a little bit more quickly, but if you need to, you can slow it down, repeat it, do what you need to do. But subject, nominative plural, and then putting an AE on the end for that. Indirect object, which equals dative, and it's singular. So drop the US, and then dative singular is going to be O. Girls are brave. This is the subject, so nominative plural. Drop the A. Boom, putting an AE on there. Servants, apostrophe to the right, so that's going to be genitive plural. So get rid of the US, and I'm going to replace it with an ORUM for genitive plural. With a farmer, this is going to be ablative, and it's singular. So I'm dropping the A, and I'm replacing it with an A with a long mark, a macron. Alright, give close to the servants, O, which equals dative, and, whoa, no. A moment now. Alright, dative and plural. Alright, so get rid of the US, and there's our plural ending, IS. Bring the carts, direct object, which equals accusative, and plural. Draw up the US. There's my accusative plural. With is ablative, and it's plural. Drop the US. Cool. And then again, gen plural. Drop the A and put ARUM. Now, if you are struggling with memorizing the endings, you can repeat it over and over again. You can find a mnemonic. This is the one that I've come up with. I'm going to try to do it for you. And the hard part is like getting that first note on point. And I may screw this up, but whatever. We are doing this about as live as we can get. So I'm going to switch over to a different song, and we're going to see if we can rock this out. Hold on, I'm going to get a drink first. Wet the whistle. Okay. So we're going to try to make this work. A, E, A, E, A, M, long A, E, long A, R, U, M, long I, S, long A, S, long I, S, that is first declension. U, S, long I, long O, U, M, long O, long I, long O, R, U, M. Long I-S, long O-S, long I-S, that's second declension. Guys, you are absolutely welcome for that. Alright, so, my recommendation, honestly, is practice with that one. If it works for you, great. If you'd rather hear someone else sing it, totally get that. But there's a mnemonic. Hopefully it works. And if this isn't your jam, I mean, you can look up and Google other ones, and hopefully you're able to find something that works for you. All right. So getting some more practice going here. I saw the children. It's a direct object. So D. Where is the boy's cat? The apostrophe S is going to tell you possession, genitive. The book is good, that's your subject, so A, nominative. Gave food to the dolphin. And we want to put a period there. There we go. All right. But indirect object is going to be dative. That 2 word is a big clue. He fought with a hammer. With is going to let you know ablative. So E. He avoided the store. That's a direct object, so that's going to be D, accusative. The children's playground. Boom. We got that apostrophe S, so B. Servants are happy, A, nominative, the subject. Now, we get into where we need to use the endings. We're not just doing the case, but we got to find out the number and then the ending that goes with it. So we got a lot of steps here. So apostrophe to the right, he sailed on the girl's boat. That's going to be genitive and plural. So the genitive plural ending is this ARUM. So the answer is D. He bought many carts. All right, so that's going to be the direct object, which is accusative plural. And the accusative plural ending is this os. He gave money to the girl. This is our direct object, and what's receiving the direct object is the indirect object, which is dative. So the dative ending, if you look at the chart, AE, boom. The girl saved his life, so that's nominative singular. A. Servant's life is not worth much. You got the apostrophe S. That's going to be genitive and singular. The genitive singular ending looks like, ends in an I. So it's going to be C. He gave freedom, direct object, to the servant. It's what's receiving the direct object, which equals dative, and it's singular. The dative singular ending is O, so our answer is going to be A. The girls fought bravely. So subject, so nominative and plural. The normal plural ending for first declension is AE, so you're going to want A on that one. Okay, so there you go. You got a nice little practice with the ablative. You got to hear me singing. Hopefully the mnemonic works for you. And you may want to practice it on your own. I just Googled Ode to Joy, easy piano, sheet music, and that's what I used and basically ripped it off of that. But find a mnemonic that works for you, because that's going to make memorizing, learning these endings a lot easier. And if you have any questions, let me know.